What's up, y'all? Welcome to my underground bunker tonight. So tonight I got a little video on this Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 30 Super Carry. And it's not really a video on this particular gun, it is, but I'm going to show you about a conversion that works for it. I bought this gun from a buddy and he didn't like it because it's 30 Super Carry. It's hard to find the ammo. So this might answer a lot of questions out there for y'all. You know, I looked into different conversions. Do they make a 380 barrel conversion? You know, so on, such and that. And so I couldn't really find anything about that. But, you know, I come across a 9mm, that's, you know, what most people buy this gun for is a 9mm Shield Plus. So let's do a little safety check. Nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the mag well, nothing in the magazine. And as you can see, it's a 30 Super Carry. 30 Super Carry. 30 Super Carry. And this one holds 16 rounds, which is badass, you know. So, to answer your question, why I'm doing this is because there's not too many videos on there about this. I hear people talking about it and things like that, but ain't nobody ever really said anything. So I was curious about it, and the only reason I really picked up the 30 Super Carry because I want to reload for it and, you know, possibly get something better out of that round by reloading it, because as you know, a lot of factory loadings and stuff like that ain't that good. So I'll bring in my original Shield, the original Shield 1.0, whatever. This is probably a 1.5 because it's a little bit better trigger than the original one. But as you can see, M&P 9 Shield. It's the slim stack. It's the 7-rounder. Nothing in the chamber. Nothing in the mag well. So here's the two guns. Okay. So as you can see, there's a lot of difference between, you know, as far as the look of it. You know, says different writing, different slide serrations, things like that. The only really difference in the guns is the thickness. This is thicker, okay? Now, this magazine, just to show you, will not work in the regular Shield, which y'all probably already knew that. You know, I mean, can't defeat physics there. but this one, the Shield regular one, will go in this one, but it's real sloppy. It won't click in. Of course, it's too thin. So they just made the magazine thicker, you know. So I got to thinking, you know, well, what about the barrel? Will the barrel swap? Well, let's try that. All right, so here's the 9mm original Shield. This is the Optics Ready Super Carry, as you see. So let's try to do the barrel. I already know what's going to happen, and I figured that. But so here's the original Shield 9mm barrel. It's not going to fit. You see that? It's because of the breech face is different. It's a smaller round in the 30 Super Carry. Now, if you put the 30 Super Carry barrel, it will work in 9mm. Now, whether it would function or not, I haven't tested that part. I probably should have. But the part I'm about to show you, I did test. So it's, you know, it's just real sloppy. But it's the same diameter if you look. You know, the outside diameter, the same, just the inside diameter, okay? You're just looking at two different breech faces of the barrel, okay? If you look at it, you see that one is smaller than the other. The 9 is bigger, okay? Even the feed ramp's a little bit, not much. It's just a little bit. So let's put the original barrel in the original Shield slide. Spring. And from what I understand, it's the same springs. So There you go. Now, here is the original Shield frame right here with the thumb safety. This is the Super Carry frame, and here's the original Shield slide. Goes on there, put it, functions. Trigger even feels the same. Might be a little bit different, but as you see, look, see, that's a regular 9 Shield. Here's the trigger. Resets. So I was like, damn, I wonder if this will work, but I didn't have a, I thought about the regular magazine. Could I get it to work in there? Nah, it's not gonna work. So I went to the store and bought a 9mm Shield Plus magazine. Works fine. Slide comes open. Everything works. I shot 100 rounds through it. Perfect, flawless. So this is a 30 Super Carry frame, and the 9mm regular first generation slide. So we'll take it back apart and we'll put them back together. All right, so let's just look at the slides. This is the regular Shield right here, and that's Super Carry. If you look at them, the only difference is the 2 holes right there from where the optics is cut, where your disconnector, when trigger disconnector, trigger bar comes in there, slides across that, same. Plunger, same. I took out the firing pins, look exactly the same. Measured them with my calipers, exactly the same. Everything on the slide is the same thing. The width, everything, the length. The only difference is this has night sights, and they got a little, like a cocking shelf, and this is the original one. And it doesn't have, you can see, just a little bit different on the sights. But these sights are interchangeable, I know that. So, let's go to the frames. Look at the frames. Everything looks exactly the same. The triggers even feel the same. It's the only difference you feel is when it's hitting the plunger, the drop safe plunger on that thing. That's the only difference. And you see the sears. Everything's the same. I measured it. Only thing I can see is on this one. You can kind of see where the maybe that's where they had the casting markings. I don't see it on this one. No casting markings. Just everything's the same. I haven't taken it apart and put, but it runs perfect. So let me get them back together. All right. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you have one of these Super Carries and you're just frustrated with it, don't get rid of your original one that you had. Or if you can buy a slide, but you're most likely going to pay a lot of money for it. But if you want a custom slide, just get a 9mm custom slide and put it on there. And you have a 30 Super Carry and a 9mm. So, and from what I can see, I haven't tried the barrel in the regular 9, but you'd have to have a magazine. The magazine don't fit in that. You can, the rounds don't want to stick in the single stack because the lips are go in a little bit more on the 30 Super Carry because it's a skinnier round. You're talking about, like, I think it's like 13mm. I don't even know what it is. Difference in, size or whatever. As far as width. So, I mean, it's not very much. And so, but reloaders, like, I'm gonna try to do some reload. The thing about reloading is on YouTube, they don't really like you showing it. So I'm trying to, figure out a way how you can do, I can show y'all some reloading videos. But there's other people that do it, so I really don't know, but I'm gonna find out. But reloading for this round, it's almost like buying 10mm and it's watered down. And this 30 Super Carry is watered down, and you can push that little round, a 90 grain bullet or a 100 grain bullet to almost 1,400 feet per second. And that's moving, so you're not going to get that out of a 9 unless it's plus P plus, and not even coming out of a, little three inch barrel. You can get it out of this because it's going to burn. It's going to do the full burn. So, and it most likely you're going to have a compressed low, but that's a different, you know, topic or whatever, you know, when it comes to powders and burn rates and things like that. But just wanted to show y'all. So if y'all come across this video, man, and you're looking for something about 9mm conversion, I'm probably going to title it like 30 super carry conversion or something like that. So you can, this will educate you on, I've done it. I'm not saying that, I don't know if it's the ultimate reliable. It seems to be to me. I'm telling you, the only thing that seems a difference is the width of the frame down here to fit the magazine. Because if you look at the magazines, they all look the same coming out. It's just the thickness right here is thicker to hold the more rounds. And I have heard that that's all the Shield Plus is. They just made the grip thicker to accommodate the magazine, and everything else stayed the same, supposedly. Now the triggers, it is better on these. It's not much better though, guys. I'm to be honest with you. I mean, it is, but it ain't. I mean, I like Glock triggers, so, you know, but I think the Shield triggers are better than the Glock, but I just like the feel of the Glock trigger, the way it pushes my finger out real hard and everything on the reset. And I also like the way, the take up on it. A lot of people don't like that. They think it's junk, and I get that. Is there better triggers out there? Oh yeah, there's a lot better triggers out there. PDPs, you name it. There's a lot better triggers out there. But with these Smith & Wessons and Glocks, there's so much aftermarket shit for them, man. You really can't go bad. And that Shield Generation 1, I've got thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds here, man. And I can't even tell you when I've had a malfunction. I'm sure I have. And don't ever let nobody tell you they don't ever have a malfunction. If they haven't shot enough. So you eventually will have a malfunction, something with the round, something. You learn how to clear it out, things like that. I'd rather have one when I'm practicing to learn how to clear it out, even to induce my own, just to figure, you know, how I need to do it. But I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. I hope this video helped y'all answer a question. If you had this question about this, maybe you're on the fence about buying this gun. You got 2 calibers. I bought it because I want to reload it, you know, and have fun with it. But I'll probably carry it too. But if I want to do 9, I can change it to a 9 if I want to. So I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. If you could, like, subscribe, comment down below. If you have any experiences with this conversion yourself, let us know in the comments so we know what you have. So we'll figure it out too. All right, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm out.